smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love. I look at you, I know it's alright. You read my mind, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love. I don't need another love. Yeah. We do this every day. We do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love.
Welcome in, everybody. It is another big night here on the channel. It is Triple C's. We're going to have a blast tonight, because we got one of our favorite creators that is over 10K coming in here, bringing some magic. They got family, they've got technology, they've got all out fun. We're going to have a good time. The Triple C's are sitting backstage ready to go live. Stephanie's in house tonight. She's ready to have a little fun and bring her inquisitivity to the chat. I'm excited. It's the smooth sounds and raising the roof. It's Angela Minter going to be talking with our guest tonight. And the quick-witted comedy and fun questions of Monorail Mollie is in the house. Our guest tonight, you know them, you love them. They are PARKPASS TV. They bring the magic in so many ways. It's going to be a fun time talking with our guest tonight right here on the show. Adam and Kristen are booked. Kristen's going to be here. Adam's going to be in the park. We got some good stuff coming. It's going to be a fun night. The ladies are ready. Triple C's are in house. It's time. Let's welcome them to the stream. Hello, ladies. Great to see you.
Hey! Hello!
We're back for another great show. I'm really pumped up tonight. Our guest is another phenomenal Disney creator that's got a lot to talk about very shortly. So just a quick to-do, Stephanie. Spent the weekend doing a little bit of college football, I believe. You had a good time?
I did. I had a great time. The Liberty University Flames won, and they are 10-0 now. So I'm really excited about that.
Congratulations. I love
Thanks.
that. Angela, how was your weekend? How's everything going?
It was good. I went to go see the Marvels yesterday with one of my friends. So it was really good. I very thoroughly enjoyed it.
Well, I love hearing, love hearing that.
It was actually really good. Marvel did good.
All right.
Marvel did good.
I'm excited to hear that. We're going to have a good time tonight. And Miss Monorail Mollie, your Cleveland Browns beat my Ravens, so I know you're having a good day.
I was going to say that's the only thing I can say is that the Browns beat the Ravens.
Oh, fantastic.
Should I say that again? The Browns
No.
beat the Ravens.
Unfortunately, my technology is not working, so we need to go right to welcome chat. Let's go in. And we got a lot of nice people here. Before you do that, real quick, I want to say two things. One, a lot of people might be brand new to ParkPass TV tonight. They're great creators that I've known for a while. If they're new to you and you're having a good time, you like what you're hearing, our moderators are going to drop their links into the chat throughout the night, so you'll be able to click the links and follow YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. They've got a group. They do a great job. If you're new to me coming in tonight, and the ladies here on this show, we do this show every Sunday night. I put out Disney content every day of the week, along with 2 other Disney weekly shows that I try to do. So hit me up with a follow tonight so you can come back for the magic, especially on Sunday nights. Miss Jen, I believe you got the chat.
I do. It's a full, lively chat tonight. Let's start off with ParkPass TV. Hello. Pixie Dust Run. Hello. JC Skipper Brian. Wisconsin Badgers Clubhouse. Debbie Bernfeld. Anne Marie Dreher. Paul Engel. Vicky Gillespie. Angela Minta. Hello, Angela. Rachel's Adventures. Kara Carter. Stacy Rogers. James Hartkoff. Jill Walkbrick. Belinda Prather. Kofa Creative Studio. Peggy S. Vicky Barney. Space Mountain Dave. Shelby Johnsey. Doris Neufeld. ParkPass TV Dan.
Nice.
Marin Memphis. Gracie Stroh. Sarah P. Adventures. Tigger Jeff Sean W. Surf Bum. Annie Green. Stephanie Kiel. Hi, Steph. Lori Greenleaf. Chris Dye. CJL. Happy's Haunt. And I think I saw Tim Pendleton also. Teresa E. Jennifer Caruso. Follow the Bradleys. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Hey.
Welcome in. And we'll continue.
Thanks.
We'll continue throughout the night to try to welcome everybody in as we go through. We'll jump back to Jen from time to time and get some more follow-ups. So welcome everybody in, because that's what it's all about over here. Let's jump in and get things rocking with last show. Just a quick recap. Angela, a couple highlights if you wouldn't mind. We had a great guest last week.
We did. We had the amazing Sammy D. So we learned a little bit about Sammy's love of Disney and sharing with her family. We learned about her Disney bounding and her fun experience with that at the parks. We've also got some more details about JSA Creations and some of their process and how they work with that. And we got to see some of her lounge flies.
Oh, yeah.
That she has too. So if you missed last week, make sure to check it out. Moz should be dropping links in the chat for that. We also have the playlist on Pete's channel too for the other shows.
We're up to show like 16 or 17, so if you've missed any of the prior guests, go in, take a look one time, sit as you're wrapping Christmas gifts, and learn about some great people in the community. Let's talk about our guests for this week. I'm really excited. I'm pumped up. I've watched their success from when they just started to where they are now and where they're going. Sky's limit. Miss Stephanie, tell me a little bit about our guests tonight.
All right. So this week's guests are fantastic husband and wife creators. They are content creators that know the ins and outs of everything run Disney. So if you're into that, these are the people you want to check out for sure. Our guests have recently accomplished 10,000 plus subscribers on their YouTube channel, and they deliver high-tech magical streams for their followers. They'll even be streaming live tonight at the end of our show. So
yeah, absolutely.
Awesome sauce. Yes.
Nice. So, if you're new to our show, one of the things I try to do is do some fun, spicy, unique questions with, we'll do it with the ladies and we'll do it with our guests a little bit later. Let's hit that up and head over there. The spicy Celine A questions of the day. So let's go. These are going to be fun. I'll go to one of the ladies first, and then we'll ask the balance of the dais. Let's start out with this one, Stephanie. What are the most
again?
Of course. What are the most used emoji? What is the most used emoji on your phone? What do you use the most?
It's probably a toss up between, the one that's slapping her head like, I can't believe this,
Okay.
What the heck? Yeah, I do that one a lot.
Okay.
And probably blowing kisses and hugs.
Blowing kisses and hugs. Good. Okay. Thank God it's not been to me. I just want to make that clear. Angela, how about you? Most used emoji.
Probably the sideways laugh, crying laugh emoji.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. And Jen,
I'm with Steph. It's the face palm.
the face.
Yeah.
That seems.
Yeah.
That would
Tracy,
be
Lots
my
of
number
hearts
2.
too. I use lots of hearts too, but the face palm, I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tracy,
that's my number
I
2.
love the forehead one. She loves the forehead one as well. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
interesting there. Okay, Angela, let's go with you to start this one. Are you more afraid of a doctor or a dentist?
Dentist.
Dentist. Okay. You're not worried about the doctor doing something to you, but that dentist, keep him away from me. Okay. All right. Jen, doctor or dentist?
Dentist, absolutely.
Okay. Dentist, 2 for 2 on a dentist. Are we going to make it 3 for 3, Stephanie?
We are, because dentist, yeah.
Okay.
I don't like sharp things like close to my face. So yeah.
Okay. So every dentist that's in the chat right now and mad, I'm sorry
Yeah.
on that. Jen, before I ask you a question, do we have anybody new coming in that we need to welcome in?
Sure, yeah. We had a few more people come in. We want to say hello to Hatbox Ghost and Bubba Mary Popper
Nice.
and Nathan.
I like that name.
Thanks for coming in.
Bubba, I love your name. Let's go to Jen's question. What is the strangest thing in your refrigerator, Miss Monorail Mollie?
So I can't say that this is something that's in my refrigerator right now, but it's something that has been in my refrigerator and is periodically.
Okay.
And that would be a container of night crawlers.
Oh.
Ew.
Ooh, okay. Welcome in, Haley. Welcome
During the summer, fishing
Okay.
season.
Okay.
There's always a container of night crawlers there in the corner. So
Good.
yeah.
So not for your consumption. That's a good thing.
Not for consumption. No.
Steph, how about you? What's in your refrigerator that's crazy?
I don't know if there's anything crazy, but there's probably some biology creations being growing in there somewhere in the way back that you never see, and then every once in a while you look back there and you're like, oh dude, what is that? What was that? Because I have no idea.
Good. Angela, finish it out. What's your crazy?
It's not really crazy or strange, but it's annoying. I have like this tray because of the stupid fridge that they put in these units.
Yeah.
It collects water dripping down.
Okay.
It is the most obnoxious thing ever.
Okay, interesting. All right. Well,
Other than that,
before we go to our guest, every week we like to do a beverage of the week. Usually the ladies look for something in Disney, and I'm always excited because we got a good one this week. I believe Stephanie Kiel is going to talk to us about a little drink she might have just had at Steakhouse 71.
I am. It was so good. Oh my gosh. So I was recently there in October and with a friend that you know, and we went to Steakhouse 71 for dinner because we had heard it was really good. I'd never been there before, so we ordered steaks, and I actually ordered this wonderful drink called a giblet, and I see it's a heron giblet, so I just remembered gimlet, yeah. Okay. So anyway, it was very tasty. The only complaint I would say is, it's in that little tiny glass. So it would take a couple of them, to really feel like you got your money's worth, because it's $13 for that little drink. Woo. Yeah.
Was it heavy alcohol?
I mean, it was medium-ish. I wouldn't say it was super strong, but it wasn't weak. So.
Is it a sweet drink or what?
Yes, it is sweet. So this is what's in it. It's got Tito's vodka, green chartreuse, seedlip garden, which I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, lime juice, simple syrup, and lemonade. So it is refreshing. It's really good though.
Okay, Angela,
I definitely recommend it.
Would you try that out, Angela?
That sounds like a delightful summertime drink.
It does. It does sound good. Good, Jen, you're shaking your head.
Yes? Yeah, definitely. After being out in that Florida heat, it sounds like it would be nice to sit down and have that nice and refreshing. So yeah, if I ever make it to Steakhouse 71, I think I'd like to try it.
Well, there you go. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to Steakhouse 71 anytime this upcoming holiday season, look for Stephanie's drink. It's the gimlet. So ladies, great first segment. Love it. But you know what? We're here for our guest tonight. I'm really excited. Let's bring our guest in. I'd love to introduce Kristen, to you ladies. So let's jump over. Welcome in, Kristen. Hello. Nice.
Hello.
Kristen!
Good to see you guys.
You know,
So
I love
glad you're
And good
here.
to see everybody out in the chat tonight.
the chat is hopping, and we're excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. The ladies have been waiting to talk with you. So without further ado, one of the best backgrounds in the business is here with us tonight to hang out and talk to the ladies. So I think I will turn it over to Angela. How about if you start, and we'll go around real quick and get this thing rolling.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm looking forward to learning more about your channel and what all you do and more about Run Disney.
Awesome. So much.
Love it.
And I want to say thanks for joining us. And the one thing that I thought was really cool, how you covered the closing day of Splash Mountain in Disney World, and then you did it again in Disneyland. Like, that is just amazing. I mean, I'm so sad that ride closed, but I think it's very cool that you covered both of those. So very cool. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
And thank you again also from me for joining us tonight. We're so excited that you're here. I love your background. That is so cool. Like the spaceship Earth, I assume. It's really pretty. I love it.
It is hand painted.
Say that again?
It is hand painted.
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
Well, during the pandemic, Adam had a lot of time on his hands. And so it took him about 3 weeks, but he did the whole thing hand painted.
Oh my gosh. I am so impressed. That is really, really good. That's awesome. Way to go, Adam. So, all right. Well, we're going to talk to you about Run Disney, your channel, and more. For those of you possibly, for people out in the chat that are meeting you for the first time, possibly tonight, could you just share a small, short introduction of yourself and Adam and the channel?
Sure. My name is Kristen, and our channel is PARKPASS TV. My husband is Adam, and we typically stream together. The channel's really about, we say the community, but generally it's Adam and I putting on the channel, and through that channel, we've had our baby Harper has kind of grown up in the channel. She just turned 2, and we stream with our kids. We also have a 13-year-old daughter. She comes on the channel on occasionally when she's not busy with all of her school activities. And then our son, Josh, who's 16, he's kind of behind the scenes. You don't really see him too much on the channel, but he does do things behind the scenes for us. So it's very family oriented. Also, my mom just retired, but PARKPASS TV Mom was on quite a bit because she worked for 10 years in the confectionery. So we would see her and talk about her unbelievable career there. And then my brother, PARKPASS TV Dan, supports the stream as well. He comes on and hangs out, and he is a manager at the Japan Pavilion. So we have kind of a big family channel here of coming and going and variety. And no matter what you're looking for as it relates to kids, as it relates to adults, our channel kind of covers it from all those aspects.
It really does. That's amazing. From 2 years old to grandma doing all that stuff. So that's really cool. That's a lot of generations. So we love learning about how couples that create together, how they met. Would you be kind enough to share your story of how you and Adam met?
Sure, yeah. We met kind of online talking about Run Disney. And we kind of just say our story started at the boathouse at Disney Springs. And so we have a real affection and fond memories of the boathouse and spending that first time talking to each other, coming across each other there at Disney Springs, and just sharing kind of our love of running together. And we chatted for, it was like 2 or 3 hours, and we closed Disney Springs down that night at the boathouse. And he said, you know, I was going to go to Magic Kingdom tomorrow, do you think you'd want to go? And I was like, I just met you. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. It's a public place, so.
That's great.
So we kind of just affectionately say we really kind of met and kind of crossed paths at the boathouse at Disney Springs, and really, I would consider that our first date was really at Magic Kingdom the next day. But funny enough, our path kind of moved into Universal because myself and the older kids, we really had a long history with Universal parks. And I'm sure we'll talk about this later. My background is not necessarily Disney, and so we ended up even getting married at Universal Studios.
Wow,
isn't that cool?
That's so cool. What a great story. Wow. That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah, so it started Disney. We got married at Universal, and now we are huge into Disney as well.
That's wonderful. Oh gosh. So Pete, did you want to step in?
Yeah, just real quick before you go to Jen and talk about, I think you're going to talk about some more Disney and how she found the community and some great stuff like that. I just wanted to highlight real quick because somebody had asked in the chat where Adam was. Adam is getting ready and setting up a 7 o'clock live stream. So when we're done tonight and finish the interview with Kristen, we're going to send everybody over there. We'll be dropping that link at the end. So don't worry. You're going to get plenty of Adam tonight. We love the fact that you're there. And again, if you're brand new tonight,
I know. Everybody's so used to, like, where's Adam? We're always together.
I just wanted to cover that so they didn't think Adam was locked in a room somewhere having to watch. Yeah. And also, if you're new tonight, again, ParkPass TV, this is a phenomenal channel. For all the people that know me, you know I try to bring you the best. Here's another one of the best. Hit the follow their socials, be on top. Go over and look at their stream tonight. Check out the clarity, check out the concept, check out how far they can zoom, all this great stuff. Hit that follow. And if you're new to me, hit that follow tonight. I'd love you to come back around. And with that, Miss Mollie, do we have anybody else? And I believe you have some questions.
Yes, I'm going to start off by welcoming some more people that came into the chat. We have Haley Shelton, Nicole McGowan, Jonathan Chong, Jean Fitzmagic, Pizza Planet Claus Caleb, Melissa Kluge, LSU Mom, Summer is my favorite, Pino Pete, Birdwell2427, Fred O'Malley, Lisa Sanchez, and Sebastian the Crab.
Nice.
Welcome in, everybody.
Thanks for joining us tonight. All right, I'm going to jump into my questions now. I remember exactly when Disney came into my life, the moment that I realized that there was a Disney. Could you share your story about when you got that Disney hit in your life?
Sure. So Adam's a little bit different from me. So Adam grew up very much into Disney parks. So I kind of, in my mind, we talk about this in the live stream a little bit, there's different aspects of Disney. There's people who are really connected with the parks themselves, some really the movies, some both. Adam actually went to the parks a number of times as a child. And both Adam and I grew up in Wisconsin. So I was nowhere near the parks. And so I think I only went to the parks as a younger person and adult, maybe twice. And Adam not only went to the parks as a child, but he went to the college program. He loved it so much, he did it twice.
What?
Awesome.
So he has great stories of being a boat captain over at the Friendship Boats for years and such like that.
Fun.
So he has a long history, and some of his stories are just infatuating. I, on the other hand, I went twice when I was younger, and then I moved to Orlando probably about, I guess almost 18 years ago now. It's been a long time. And even when I moved down, I would take the kids to, maybe the Halloween party, but I didn't have annual passes. And I would maybe take them to SeaWorld or such. And I would come to Disney because my mother worked in the confectionery and maybe she would take us in or such on occasion. But honestly, it wasn't until I met Adam that I was just hooked.
I love it.
So I was a big Disney movie, Disney Studios I know every Disney movie. I always did that as a kid, watching the Disney Channel. And it wasn't so much parks, but so I know the Disney history as far as movies and the studios are concerned. And that's opposite. Adam didn't watch. He still struggles. You guys, I'm going to give you, if you don't watch the channel, this is lately something that everybody's been laughing at Adam about. Fun fact, this is how least he knows the Disney movies. He can tell you about every historical piece about the rides in the parks, but he can't tell you the differences in the princesses. So he needs like flashcards. I know.
I can't wait to go down there.
Wow.
I can't wait to go down in the near future. I'll be down there in the next couple of months. I'm going to find Adam. I'm going to take him to meet Snow White and say, hey, this is Cinderella. How you doing? So I can't wait.
So all of our fans and our pass holders and our viewers over on the channel, they've for the last month or two, because Harper is getting to be 2, or she is 2, and they said, Adam, you got to know the princesses. And he tries so hard, but he keeps making mistakes when he sees them on the screen. And I'm like, so we tell him we're going to make him flashcards. So I think that's something. So my love for Disney really came in. My love for Disney really came in when I started, when I met Adam, and I'd been going to Run Disney, but I really started getting into the parks. And then I started getting into the history of the parks and that kind of stuff, and more well-rounded of the company itself. That's what I would say.
Love it.
Cool. Okay. Real quick, I want to say hello to Janice Disney for coming in. We all have a journey on how we found this Disney YouTube community. Can you share your story with us?
Oh, well, this is a little embarrassing. So I confess that, only, I would say maybe 4 years ago, I never watched YouTube. I know of it. I never really watched a lot of TV either, because I had the kids and I was working a lot and just focused on the kids, and I just didn't watch a lot of TV, much less YouTube. So again, do you see a trend here? I'm just going to say, Adam.
Let's go back to Adam.
Yeah. So Adam, he was getting ready to do something special for me. He wanted to take me to Discovery Cove, and he had never been to Discovery Cove, and I had been there but once. But he wanted to study up, and he wanted to impress me and say, I got you this awesome birthday gift. I want to know about it. So he went on YouTube and he watched this video. Now, this is not necessarily Disney, but he saw a video of a family from the UK talking about how much they love coming because they love going to Orlando for Chili's restaurant. And we thought, of all of the restaurants here in Orlando, Chili's. And so he thought it was just so, he enjoyed it. Like he wasn't like mocking them or anything. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. He was like, oh my gosh, like they're talking about their love for Chili's. And he showed me this video and he's like, I have to tell you, like, this is what we're doing, but I have to show you the video that goes with it. And so we had a great time. We started talking about, I bet if we started our own channel, that would be really fun. And I bet I have all the camera equipment. Why don't we make videos? And I should take off the first video we ever did because you can see in it, I was mildly annoyed. And because he's like, what do you think, Kristen?
Oh my gosh.
And we went to the Princess Expo. And we were getting ready to run the Princess Half Marathon together. And I thought, come on now. I don't know about this. And that's where the Disney community and the love for the Disney YouTube community started, where it started with a Chili's video and thinking, maybe this is something we can do. And we started to see that there wasn't a lot of Run Disney content. And we're so passionate about it, which we'll talk about in a second, I know. But that's how it all started is, we are passionate about Run Disney, and that's how we can get into YouTube and connect with people who should know more about it.
Awesome.
Those are great stories. I love hearing stories like that. Real quick, welcome some more people in. Thanks for joining us tonight. Sammy Serio, Aliens Wear Green Hats, O'Connell, Tony, Debbie Thunert, and Mary Jo Sommerfeld.
Welcome.
So thanks for
being
joining us.
here.
I think let's go to Angela to learn more about ParkPass TV.
Yes, so we're going to get into a little bit of Run Disney. So we know that you and Adam are both avid Run Disney enthusiasts. Can you share with us a little bit about your passion for the Run Disney?
Sure. So with Run Disney, my passion became, I saw quickly when I started getting into Run Disney, I saw very quickly there was a wide range of people who were there. And that was something that originally in the early days when I met Adam and we were talking about running, about what I said I loved the most about that community is it was welcoming of every age, size, and ability. And people need to know that no matter what they believed in themselves, they have the spark to be able to go to Run Disney and do and finish something that they put their mind to. Because here at Run Disney, they have something for everybody. And I told him my favorite things I've learned so much over time is the elite runners. And I was talking to him because Adam works for a local news station, and his local news station covers the marathon weekend. Like they actually have the news station there with the news anchors. And I can talk about that in a second. But I was telling him, you're telling me about what your news station does, and I think your news station is getting it wrong. At Run Disney, the elite runners are awesome. They do a great job. But the best stories are the people in the back who are struggling and they're trying their best and they're making it and they cross that finish line and they have just this amazing story of accomplishment. And a lot of times they're focused on the people who can run the fastest and maybe are professionals. Like that's what they do every day. But some of the most amazing stories are people who have overcome huge illnesses, who have overcome hardships and are here maybe supporting other people. Maybe they have stories like Adam. Adam lost 100 pounds and he never thought that he would be where he is today. And the best stories are people like Adam who have inspired hundreds of people and motivate them. And that's what I love about Run Disney. So if you think that you can't, you absolutely can. And there's a place for you at Run Disney, I promise you.
I love it.
Awesome. I know I'm having fun with all this tonight. If you guys are having fun, make sure to hit the like button while you're in here. So over time, for your competing, can you share with us some of your Run Disney accomplishments, including a major milestone?
Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited. So I share this with the channel just this weekend, but it was something that I failed, and I guess I didn't bring it up to Adam, but I am celebrating 10 years of running Run Disney races.
That's awesome.
This month. And so it's been a amazing 10 years where I tell people that I talk to on the channel about helping them get better and helping them join me and do things in their life that they are really trying to accomplish. And I have been in the fastest in the first corral where I'm up with elites, and I have been in the back and in what they call the party corral, the people who are more of the walkers, and they're just hitting it hard. And I have been from the beginning to the end. I have seen it all over 10 years. And so that is a major milestone for me. And kind of with that, I know they asked me to bring a couple medals. I have, let's see here. There, now you can see it in the light a little bit more. This is my medal from 10 years ago, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. And that race is no longer. And so this is kind of cool. It goes up and down. Let's see here. It's hard to see here. The little elevator goes up and down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's so cool.
And it actually glows in the dark. These little white pieces are glow in the dark pieces. So
No way.
because this race was at night. So this race started like 10 o'clock at night, and you'd finish, and then you'd have a little party over by the Tower of Terror when you were done. And
how fun.
That sounds so fun.
Was 10 years ago. And, when I think about accomplishments, yes, there are 5K races that I've done with friends that I consider accomplishments. But, really, honestly, I brought the first marathon that I ever did.
Whoa.
Because people tend to think that the distance is what makes you accomplished. And I don't feel that way. I don't feel that you can be accomplished by a time or by a distance. But, people think these are really exciting. So I bring them up. This was my first marathon in 2016. And I'll be honest, it was not a very good time. And I don't mind to tell people that. And so after I met Adam after this, I told him, I don't know if I'll ever get back on to that distance and do that again. And he was telling me about his journey, his fitness journey, and losing 100 pounds and getting into running. And that's kind of what got me into things. And so in this 2016, this is a good memory for me because my mom came to see me, and she was working at the confectionery. So you can imagine that when I was running in the middle of 26.2 miles, I get to Main Street, and there's thousands of people on one side of the street, and they're just screaming and cheering, and it's unbelievable. And you're like crying because you're going down Main Street in this just emotional moment. And they keep the side of the street by the confectionery closed during the marathon. They don't keep people over there. They keep their cast members there. And all by herself, there's my mom in front of the confectionery, just waiting for me. And I see her plain as day because there's nobody there. And she's there just waiting and in her cast costume. And it was probably one of the most emotional
story.
I could see my mom. And she's not in the crowd. She's just there. And to know that she's a cast member, making memories for people, and they allowed her to come out and come in early so that she could be there for me was really special.
Cool.
And then this is the last medal I have was the 2020.
Woo.
Oh, that's so pretty.
This is the one that I ran with Adam for the first time, and it's the one where I said I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna come back, and crossing the finish line for Adam's first marathon, and we ran with a camera the whole way.
No.
Live streamed for the local news. So we ran 26 miles with a camera, and the video that the news station so kindly took of us as we crossed the finish line, like we're just bawling, and like to know that I didn't run with anybody before. I ran by myself. And so to cross the finish line with him in 2020 was probably, everybody says that their wedding day is the most emotional moment of their life. And I would say that video and that moment is probably the best day of my life, when, you just kind of know that's the person for you, and you've accomplished all these things together, and seeing what he could do, that he could get through a full marathon, and we had a camera, and just seeing how he felt in that moment just was something I'll never ever forget.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Such a great story.
Great story.
A great story.
Oh, that's amazing. So, Pete, did you have something for us?
I wanted to throw in real quick. I know there's a lot of our regular viewers here. There's also a lot of Park Pass's friends here, and I want to thank everybody for coming in. But for those who follow me on a regular basis, you know what I do over here. You know that we're about inspiration. We're about treating people with respect. We're about happiness and fun. We're about finding the good in people. This is why I love Adam and Kristen and their channel. They've been like that since day one when they were 50 subscribers and I first met them. They're still like that today. And if you like what we do here, you will love watching their channel and the inspiration and the love that's over there. Props to your brother, Dan, who does a great job moderating. I was watching him the other night. I thought he did a great job. And if you're brand new and you guys like Park Pass, trust me, you'll find the same type of love and everything we do over here. I want to jump down now to the YouTube channel and do a little audible here because I want everybody to hear about what they're doing over on YouTube. So I'm going to click that button. And when we get back, I think, Angela, I'll let you just jump in and take over a little bit of YouTube fun with Park Pass. So let's go. All right, Miss Angela, you're up. Let's have some fun and find out about their channel because I want more people to love and follow them.
Yes. Can you share with us the thoughts behind your channel name selection?
Sure. Adam and I kind of toiled about it, and we decided after some time, I will say we originally were Wish Upon a Run, but we've really come to have an affinity for live streaming. So we decided we really needed to create a name that embodied all of it, everything that we do. So when we thought about it, we thought about how people genuinely have a passion for being a annual pass holder at your local theme park, at your local club, wherever, a pass holder, an annual pass holder of some sorts, and they become very committed and ingrained, and it becomes kind of a community of sorts. That's why you see I hate to say it, but like, I'm Disney. No, I'm Universal. Like,
Oh, yeah.
so
Right.
they're so passionate. And so, because they are just so loyal. And so what we wanted was ultimately, and we tell them on our channel, like, this channel is about you and for you. Like, we are not making this channel because this is the Adam and Kristen show. And so we tell everybody that this is a community. And so with that, we want it to be Park Pass TV, as in Park Pass Holder TV. And so we tell everybody, when you watch our channel, you are a pass holder here. You are welcome. It is the most free annual pass you will ever get. And you are a pass holder to our channel, whether you watch once, whether you watch every single stream. You are welcome, and you are a part of what we do every day. And so that's what we wanted. That's where it came from. And that's what we ultimately, the vision that we have for the future is just, it's all driven by the community and the things that they do, they love. And we've already developed so many traditions, if you will, for the channel that they all engage in and as pass holders on our channel.
Love it. Love it.
Love it. So tell me a little more about your channel platform. I know you're a family-based channel, but could you elaborate on your viewers, what your viewers will find on Park Pass TV?
Sure. So yes, we are a family-based channel. So we do have our kids, which are, kind of unique. Most people don't live stream with children. But, as things progress, sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. And so we do have the kids with us. And we do also focus a lot on our technology and improving and making sure that our quality is as best as it can be when you're in a environment that's unpredictable.
That's
For sure.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, you never know what kids are going to do or whatever, right? So
Oh my
it's a
gosh, yeah.
surprise.
Yeah.
Kids,
So I think
people,
Steph has
signal.
some more. Yeah.
All right, so I have
Sammy's
a few
got
questions
some more
for you.
questions.
I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit more about your motivational Run Disney training walks that you guys host from Disney property.
Yeah, sure. That was just kind of a fun coincidence how that started. Adam and I decided to do a fitness challenge over the summer, and you can Google it. It was it's kind of intense, but we did the 75 hard challenge,
Mm-hmm.
and part of that was you had to do 2 workouts a day. So
Ooh.
my workouts were I did a walk once a day. And so I started telling people about it on the channel. And I said, we do have a lot of videos that the running community, when they're on a treadmill, especially if you are up north and it's starting to be wintertime, uh, a lot of people like to go on a treadmill and they put up on a screen a POV video as they're running and they kind of feel like they're wherever they are, and we have some of those pre-recorded that are set to music, but in talking with people on the live stream, we've grown to be more of a live stream based channel, and people really wanted someone to be with them. So I wanted to not walk alone all the time. So I said, why don't I'll live stream my walk. So people started really coming. I called them motivational walks. And we talked about fitness and we talked about how to get going. And I talked about how to keep going. And I got so many heartfelt private messages and letters that I had to keep doing them. And so now I can't do them. I try to do them once a week and depending on the kids' schedules, but I am hoping to do them once a week continuing. And actually, we get a pretty good response on those.
Nice.
That's really great. You could probably even motivate me into doing something like that. You sound like, you're really great and you have all these people like giving you compliments, so you must be really good at this. So I really need to watch some of this, and maybe you could get me off the sofa too.
I have to say, I know a lot of people from our channel are here, and they know that some of them have really just brought a tear to my eye with how the things that they've said to us. And like, as far as Run Disney is concerned, Adam and I were just kind of blown away how many people came to find us over Wine and Dine weekend, which was last weekend. And they came to Run Disney to see us and tell us just how much what our channel has done to support them and to motivate them. And I'm honestly more grateful back at them for the feedback that they've given us. And it's humbling. It's very humbling to know that you make a difference and you're helping somebody. So I thank you to all of our fans out there who've been kind enough to send all those letters and come visit us and say thank you, because we hear all of them and we're motivated by them equally.
Love it.
Oh, that's so great. I love that. So you do have the videos. You have unique videos for like ambiance and informational series. Do you want to touch on that a little bit too?
Sure. I'll try to keep it short because I know I can be long-winded.
That's okay.
Adam is just unbelievable. He is just phenomenal. He's a photographer at heart, even though he is in the broadcasting business. And so he loves to do a lot of very unique, very high quality videos. And so what is unique about our channel is when our live stream is done, we kind of like an opportunity for our viewers to kind of wind down. So not just, okay, see you later, done. So we do what we call a stream after the stream. So the stream continues with very nice melodic Disney music set to scenes that Adam has filmed himself. And you kind of wind down to whatever he changes the scenes out. Like right now, he just changed them out for more Christmas scenes that he's filmed
It's a fire.
and around Walt Disney World.
It's fantastic.
Oh,
And
that's
so
awesome.
that's kind of like, I would say that's probably the thing that people like the most. We have a lot of ambience videos. We have a sleep video. And then I'm working on a shopping series where it's just too much on a live stream to deep dive into some of these areas in the park. So I'm doing an Epcot shopping deep dive right now. So I'm in the middle of going into each country and World Showcase and showing very unique merchandise to the countries and kind of prices and what you can get. Because when you are in the parks, it can be so overwhelming to do this, 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 this. And sometimes
Yes.
you miss the little things that are so unique and exciting. And I'm working on that Epcot series right now.
Oh, that would be great. Then we can focus in on stuff when we go, like
Yeah.
this is what Kristen told me. I'm going to go like search for these things because,
Uh-huh.
it is very overwhelming. I do have to say, you just can't do it all, so,
No.
so to find the unique things like that, that's really awesome. Thank you for doing that. What a great thing.
You're welcome.
All right. So Jen, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Yeah, I want to continue the conversation about the technology, but real quick, I do want to say hello to some more people who have come in tonight, and that would be Lindsay Stadler, PNW Maid, Colleen, a salute to traveling the USA, but mostly Disney, Troy McDonald, Nessa Batchelor, Corby Sinclair, and Kyle Path. Sorry, Kyle Path. Thanks for joining us tonight, everyone.
Welcome.
Let's continue the technology conversation because your streams are so crisp and technology driven. Can you just tell us a little bit more about your ride cam production that you do?
Sure. I'll talk just briefly about two things. One, Adam and I have two different cameras. We have more than one camera, but you know what I'm saying. I have primarily, we stream with the big camera. It's a Sony ZV-1, and it looks bigger than it is. The gimbal that it's on is what's the problem. The camera itself is a nice Sony camera, but Adam has worked tirelessly over a lot, and he's built our entire back end. So Adam coded and built our back end
Wow.
that works in tandem with the equipment that we need to live stream in the backpack. And so because we can stream with a camera, we can use a higher quality camera than a phone can be. And we can stream at 60 frames. A camera uses 30 frames. So when you are streaming at 60 frames, just those double the amount of pixels makes it just beautiful on a big screen TV. And
Nice.
so we're gonna I'm gonna announce it on our channel. Sorry, I'm not gonna do it today here because I feel like we need to announce it on the channel, but we won a pretty big competition lately that's gonna put us in a really good spot to stream 4K very soon.
Nice.
So I'll just
Yay! That's awesome.
a global competition, yeah.
Really?
Awesome.
Oh.
Nice. That's fantastic.
Your technology also allows for multiple cameras. And I know you've also experimented with drones. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. I forget, yes. And so the secondary cam that we have is our ride cam. That is a phone. And that works app-based with the technology that we have. So instead of stopping, restarting on somebody else's phone, Adam literally real time can go with a snap, boom, boom, and it's real time switching the camera over. There's no delay at all between switching between that with the app and the technology that Adam has coded and built. So we have, if we need to go on a ride, we will switch it to the phone, and we have it on a handheld gimbal or something smaller. So then we don't have the big good camera on a ride that's not allowed on. So we do have that technology. And yes, Adam is a licensed drone pilot. And although there is very heavy restrictions in the Walt Disney World area, TFR, for all of you guys who are familiar with the FAA. So we are well aware, both Adam and I, of flight restrictions, and Adam's drone license keeps him very in the know as a pilot. So we have even done a live stream drone over Epic Universe, the construction over there.
Wow.
So we're hoping to do more with drones when we can. You can't really do it so much over Disney, but we'd like to incorporate more of that when we can.
Love it.
That's awesome. A few more hellos real quick. Katie Mack, hello. Carrie Stepanek and Simba 2.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yep.
I think we're getting ready to pull this train into the stop and get ready to close things up. I want to remind everybody that we're going to be, as soon as we're done here, in seconds after we're done this next segment, we're going to send you over to their live stream, which is going to be a lot of fun. I also want to answer one question in the chat earlier, asked, does this channel do Disney content? I didn't want to interrupt the ladies when they were talking. Yes, on my channel, there's over 450 HD Disney videos, and I put out Disney content every day of the week as well. So I'm blessed. Just do it a little bit differently, in case you were wondering. Let's go to Jen, and let's how about a little bit of a show recap real quick before we go to some favorites of Kristen and Adam.
Well, this has been an awesome show tonight. I hope everyone has enjoyed it. A few highlights. We met Kristen, and we learned about how the magic is a part of Adam and her family, and we learned that technology is a major part of their quality broadcasts brought by ParkPass TV, and that content was tremendously interesting. Lots of variety there and different things you don't see on other channels. We know that ParkPass TV needs to be your Run Disney location. Adam and Kristen's knowledge and successes are well validated. So if you're Run Disney, now you know where to go. Also, we had an awesome beverage of the week. We won't want to forget about the gimlet over at Steakhouse 71. Yeah, I wish I had one of those right now. And then I'd like to just encourage everyone to leave your comments with either your thoughts on the drink of the week, or anything you saw here on the show. Leave a comment here on the video. You never know when we're going to do a giveaway. So you always want to make sure you get those comments in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Jen. That was awesome. Angela, how about if we jump over and talk about some channels real quick? We ask our guests every week when we do this to give us a couple channels that they love, and I think we've got some great ones from Kristen tonight. Do we not?
Yes, we do. Actually, one of them is one of my favorites that I've been watching a lot lately. So tonight we talked to Kristen with ParkPass TV about some of her favorites. So we've got Cliff Fix, we've got Attractions Live, and we've got Mammoth Club. So tell us a little bit about Mammoth Club.
As far as Mammoth Club, I absolutely love Mollie's style of delivering information. It's, I just appreciate her historical knowledge combined with the fun that she adds to it. And so I've seen her in the parks a couple times, and honestly, I'd be honored to meet her someday. She just, she gives a really great presentation, and there's probably no one that deserves more success than she does. I'm really happy about the journey that she's been on, and I followed it for some time, and I'm just a really big fan of hers.
Is that the same Mollie that was on another? Was she with another group?
She was with
Ollie.
She was with Ollie.
Okay. Yes, she's awesome. I really like her too.
All right, so Attractions Live.
Okay, so I am always, I struggled a little bit because, you know what, we do watch Walt Disney World live streamers, but to be frank, I like to keep tabs on Disneyland because I know so much of what's going on here in Walt Disney World. I kind of like watching live streams of Disneyland because it's where I can't be. So I've really been watching Attractions Live for some time now, and her style of the way that she goes about her day and talking about things in the park, I just really have connected with. And too, the next time I'm out at Disneyland, I would really love to meet her sometime and just tell her how much I appreciate what she does at her channel. And she's been growing too, and I hope soon that she reaches 20K because she does a great job.
Yes.
All right, and Flix.
And Clifflix. You know what? With Adam and our love of technology and high quality videos, Clifflix does a phenomenal job with the videos that he puts together and the editing and everything that goes into what he does. So we love watching what he puts together and just keeping an eye on his channel.
Oops, I went back to the wrong one. So I was so in listening about Clifflex, I missed the wrong key. That's thank you. That's fantastic. And some great channels, and check them out. The links for all those people are in the chat as well to support Kristen's recommendation for checking it out. So let's go real quick and down to Stephanie. Let's talk about next week's show before we say goodnight with Kristen here. We're going to send you over in just a minute, so don't go anywhere. Steph, what do we got next week?
All right, so next week in the house, we are going to have a crazy time. I think you kind of gave us that hint last night, didn't you, Pete? That the next one might be crazy. All right, so she has a legion of loyal followers all around Disney, and she's so passionate about Disney. She just loves it. I started watching her personally during the time we were all stuck at home during COVID. Mm-hmm. So, and she's been hoofing it ever since. So she is a Hall of Fame inductee with her talented best friend sidekick, Ms. Robin, and the laughs are always prevalent. Her YouTube channel is thriving, exceeding over 32,000 subscribers. So joining us next week will be Tanya, that crazy Disney lady.
That's exciting. That's 2 weeks in a row of amazing ladies in our community that are just leading it and crushing with Kristen here and Tanya and you three ladies on the screen. I couldn't be more excited. I'm going to help this close out here as we get ready to do it to say goodbye to our guest by first reminding everybody that later on tonight, as we always do each week, we let everybody know that Dad Builds will be doing his Sunday night watch party. We always tell everybody about him every week to just do something a little nice for someone else. So please make sure you're tuning into Dad Builds a little bit later. As soon as we're done here, my Paul Engel is going to drop the link in multiple times at the end here for Adam and Kristen's stream. It's at 7 o'clock. I hope to see so many of you over there with them in the parks and seeing what great content they have. Let's go around real quick if we could. Just for a final thought of the night, and I'll do mine. Let's go this way. We'll go counterclockwise. Miss Stephanie, final thought of the night, my dear.
Final thought. Thank you so much, Kristen, for joining us. That is so encouraging that there are people like you in the world that can motivate people just to live a better life, a healthier life, and to be happy with what God's given them. And either way, if you're in the front of the line or the end of the line during that race, things are good. You're up, you're moving, you're doing stuff. And thank you for all that motivation that you've done for so many people. We appreciate that. And thanks again.
Love it. Angela?
Thanks, Kristen, for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you and know more about your channel. And I am actually going to hop over and try to check it out.
Awesome.
Right after the stream.
Love it.
Yay. That's right.
I want to say thanks for coming on. I mean, I think everybody can agree that this was a great interview. We learned so much about you, so many great things. But I also want to take a moment to thank all of your supporters that have come over this evening and comment in the chat with all the positive words. And it's really great to see that you have such a supportive community behind you. And we hope that a lot of you will come back and see us again on our show. Thanks for joining us. And everybody now go over and watch PARKPASS Live.
I love that.
That's right.
For my final, before we let Kristen have the final thought of the night, my final thought is kind of similar there. I want to thank all of our people because I saw a lot of our regulars who said, hey, I just subscribed to PARKPASS TV and I'm going to check them out.
Yay.
Thank you guys for doing that. For all her subscribers, all the people that subscribed to me tonight, thank you very much for doing that. Kristen, on just a personal note for you and Adam, I found you guys when I was first starting this channel. You were probably one of the first 30 channels that I reached out to and said, hey, this is what I do. Thank you, one, for not hanging up and thinking, who is this clown that I have no idea who he is. But two, it's been a blessing to get to know you both as off-camera people, as individuals. I'm amazed at how great and quality you are as parents. I love your integrity as people, your romantic love story. I'm an old school love guy at heart, so I love the fact of your story. I've known it for a while. It was great for the ladies to get to see it tonight. I just hope that you know that you are a 100,000 plus view channel. You're just on a path to get there, and the day that you do, I can't wait to call you up and say I told you so a long time ago. So everybody, keep watching her. Your final thought of the night as we say goodbye.
My final thought is thank you, you guys so much for having me on the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat tonight. On behalf of Adam, we couldn't be more grateful to have this opportunity to all of you guys. And and to Pete, to meeting the three ladies there, thank you. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to get to know you a little better. And Pete, yes, I've known Pete for quite a number of years now, and it's amazing to see what he's done to enhance and benefit the Disney YouTube community, and it just brings a lot of joy to my heart. We try to bring you up as a channel to watch and promote. So you guys, all of my Park Pass TV pass holders, I know you're here. Please hit the subscribe button. Pete deserves to be at 20,000 today. So I know you guys are going to do it for me. So please go ahead and hit his subscribe button, just like you have done for me. With that, if you haven't been to our channel yet, 8 o'clock Eastern tonight is Happily Ever After. Adam is ready to go. We've got it all tweaked and working, and it's on its A game tonight. So nice. I hope that you'll watch the fireworks with us, if nothing else, at 8 o'clock tonight on Park Pass TV.
I love it.
I'll be there.
Please go and do that. We're going to let Kristen go so she can run over there. Thank you for being here. I want to remind everybody.
Hi, Kristen.
Thank you to Park Pass TV, Adam and Kristen, for being here. All of their socials and their information can be found. Oops, I went back to the channels here. Hold on. Didn't want to go over there. Where did I go? I moved it up to the top here. Triple C, where did I go? I moved things here as I was moving around, trying to jump around. There we go. Nope, that's not it. All my things are... First, let's go here. We'll do this. Instagram, don't forget, check that out over there. Yes. They are absolutely fantastic. Here we go is where I was trying to go. Park Pass TV. This is the front of their channel. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely spectacular. And you know what? If you can't get enough, you can go over to Facebook. You can find them over there. They've got a great page. Give them a follow. You see they've got a bunch of people already over there. They're over on Insta. It's Park Pass Live.
Yes.
Over there, it'll take you right to it. And if that isn't enough, you can TikTok till you drop with a little bit of Park Pass TV Live. I thank our amazing guests. Thank the ladies for being here. I thank all the fun. Yes. Let's get out of here, everybody. It's time to go. Paul, keep dropping that link until we close this puppy out. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
You got a smile that makes the sun rise.